Man, you hurt her feelings.
Boy, we got it by the Larrytails USB ringing bells.
Niggas down here.
Hey man, boy, I got a spoiled face.
You see it? You see it? You see the broadcast? You watching it?
Yeah, I'm about to watch it.
You watching it? You watching it?
Yeah, I ain't gonna.
Oh, my screen yellow.
We left about that bitch at 5 o'clock. I said, man, you ready 5 o'clock, yo. You feel I said, bitch, it's 5 o'clock. She talking about some bitch. Oh, man, her bitch got to go crazy on Facebook. Bitches want to come in the house at 5 in the morning. Bitches ain't got no respect. Work it out there. No peed out. I want to be active. It's like yeah, when I be outside. Early in the morning. You know, right? I ain't got shit to do with that. I already told her. She already know. I already told her. He gonna get out. Yeah, she watch her.
Will Cam, you watching it?
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. Thanks for joining us.
Will Cam, you watching it? You watching the broadcast? Huh?
No, he gonna do like this.
No, not yet, I'm not.
Watch it, man. We started it already.
It ain't about that.
I'm trying to. My screen
She's not worried. She's not scared. She's not scared. She ain't thinking about that nigga. It's just that shit.
You just type in.
Basically, she just basically, they doing their thing together. They giving, she got more shit with this bitch. With Roy, he want to tear up shit, bust our windows, burn up clothes and all that shit. This bitch, you see her shoot game, it's outrageous. I swear to God, her kids, everything, that bitch, she take care of her and her kids.
You heard me? Look, did you type the name in right? It's kill. Underscore. Underscore. Mode. Underscore.
I'm trying to watch the broadcast.
Do it say broadcast too?
What?
Huh?
It says
kill. But I'm about to tell you this again because you probably don't got it. It's kill. Underscore.
YouTube?
Yeah, YouTube.
And during this streak, guys, one thing you can see on this team is that everybody's role is clearly defined. Every player knows exactly what's expected of them. All the pieces seem to be fitting together perfectly.
Yeah, man, what's this on air shit, man? Take this.
Underscore. Hold up.
Yep, and there isn't a more confident
You said
team right now. Believe me, none of the guys on that team think this winning streak has happened by accident.
Got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of
one.
ready to go for this one.
No, kill. Yeah, and then underscore.
It's Love in Moscow. LeBron James is out there with Kyrie Irving.
Kill underscore.
A well-timed shot fake and the defender off the ground right there.
It is so hard to contain. He just seems to
Underscore. You put the other underscore?
Yep. It's another underscore.
Kill. Underscore. One. Underscore.
one of the more durable players. Kind of like Reggie Miller in that regard.
And here is Shumpert following the three from Kevin Durant. It's LeBron with the drive. Great D that time from Durant.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Durant's got 7. The Cavaliers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And he gets the... bucket.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now here's Durant. 32 points for him last game against Golden State. tries from 10, and Oklahoma City again with the bucket. And there's a minute 45 left in the first quarter. LeBron kicks to Love. Cleveland moving it around. Here's Shumpert. Good, and the assist goes to James. Shumpert's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Morrow for 3. And that's collected by Love. For Cleveland, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip.
Reverse that one home. Now that was nice, real nice.
The agility on display.
Yeah, you love that body control.
How about the power and grace on that finish?
Now here's Durant. He's got 9, and the shot is good.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Love. Here's Mozgov, and he jams it with authority.
And guys, that's his game. I mean, battling in the paint and cashing in on those second chance opportunities.
And Greg cashing in hard. Man, oh man, he puts an exclamation point on that dunk.
Yes.
Guys, that's the only way he knows how to do it. Soft, I don't even think is in his vocabulary.
And they take the lead. LeBron's got his second basket.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's Irving, and he lays it straight in. Irving's got 6 points.
Oh, I tell you what, nice little run here going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key there. Getting point-blank looks time and time again.
It's Durant with the drive, and Adams with the slam.
Black.
Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
Stolen by Westbrook. Gets it off. He got it up. And Serge Ibaka, becoming known for his shooting ability now. He talked about the confidence his team.
He trusts you. Every time he punts the ball, when you don't shoot, he screams you.
Well, if you wonder how much difference a coach can make for a player, there it is. Huh?
You heard it in Serge's voice, too. That confidence has already been planted in him. That voice telling him, shoot the ball, is now in his own head. He's going to be just fine.
Welcome back, folks. We have a close.
Hello?
Game here at the start of the second quarter of play.
Hello?
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Got you.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
Durant, the 3, and Ibaka, the 4. Russell Westbrook out there with that 3 more. And it's Adams in at the 5. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second. Kiwi Steven Adams, one of the toughest players down on the block.
And Kevin Adams is not afraid to get under somebody's skin.
Oh, my God. Please, I'm not talking.
Who you talking about your guy to?
I won't talk to nobody.
Okay.
Pretty strong defensively, too. That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Westbrook with it. He's picked up by Irving.
All right.
Westbrook against Irving. To the wing on the left. Oh, wide open look here for Ibaka.
And you know, guys, that's one of the things I like about Adams. I mean, he'll draw the eye of opposing players just because of how he approaches the game.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come
Great, you're using me.
Durant, wide open, he fires. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Yeah, and guys, Adams doesn't want to be known as a dirty player.
W-I-L-L-I-A-M.
He plays aggressive and he hustles, and that sometimes rubs players the wrong way.
Kyrie Irving may be the best ball handler in the league. There are a lot of guys with a good handle. He is definitely in the top 5. If not, he's got to be in the conversation.
Arguably the most talented player at his position. I mean, he can get wherever he wants to on the court. He's athletic, an unbelievable finisher as well. I think that's something that oftentimes gets underrated. Maybe the best finisher in the game.
Agreed.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
Especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That's a nice lead now.
And you know, Kyrie Irving really ambidextrous as a ball handler because you can't play him to one side, and he's ambidextrous as a finisher too. He's so creative and crafty. Terrific at the rim with both hands.
Shumpert dishes to Irving. Just 5 to shoot. From deep, James.
You do it, because they say it's already cooking. It's only 4. Push on random.
Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Triangle.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run, passing it with purpose.
Grown man's power.
That's 3 letters.
Clark, that could be a catalyst for him.
I think you're right.
And we've seen those kinds of plays get them fired up in the past.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia slam cam replay.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Love with a wide open look. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Love's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
4, 5, 7.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Westbrook, no good.
And then they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
No good from Durant.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride. And
Day, 15th. Year. Yep. Mail, mobile phone number. One. Your currently email address.
off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Well, close to picking that one off.
Still a nice play to make sure that pass didn't reach its target.
They gotta go to the feet.
It's stolen by Adams.
And this should be the last possession of the quarter.
Exactly. I'm right with you there, Greg. I mean, no need to give the ball back before the end of the quarter. Make sure you get the last shot here.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And so that's the end of the first half. Cavaliers ahead as they end the second.
Yes, Kevin.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We welcome the first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. They never dug too deep a hole for themselves in the first period. The most they trailed by was 5. They had some very nice stretches of play in the second quarter at both ends of the floor. And time now to send you back down to the floor with Kevin Harlan. We will see you after the game.
You got a YouTube channel.
And now the third quarter about to get going. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
And he just went off in those first 2 quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
You know, guys, I think you've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him up like he has been.
On the court for Cleveland,
Hurry.
Matthew Dellavedova is out there with Iman Shumpert. Then it's Jefferson, then there's Channing Frye, and it's Thompson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact, straightforward call, simple.
And for all the flash and dash in Oklahoma City over the past few years, Serge Ibaka silently goes about his business. While all eyes are on the mega stars, Durant and Westbrook, Ibaka lurks around like a jaguar. I mean, finding opportunities to exploit any weakness in the opposition.
Here's Durant, and the bucket counts. He's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action.
Their second half has started quite well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts.
And Shumpert kicks to Frye. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
And really, given how they performed offensively, guys, they just never had a chance.
Yeah, and you can see their frustration growing and growing as they continue to come up empty on their possessions. By the end, they were just happy to watch the clock wind down and move on.
A lot of ferocious dunkers in the NBA, but what could you say about Westbrook as maybe the top dunker right now on that list?
Well, the ferocity, the tenacity. I mean, he's almost angry when he takes it to the basket the way he does. I think that's part of what makes him so special.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland.
And, you know, with Westbrook, it fits right in with how he plays. I mean, he is relentless when he goes at the rim and takes out any contact he felt on the way to get there.
Andre Robertson, he's checked in for Anthony Morrow. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. Love comes in for Channing Frye. James checked in for Richard Jefferson. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. It's Durant on the wing.
My broadcast ain't on here.
He goes big with the dunk right over Mozgov.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I'll tell you what, I like that, though, guys. Some coaches might not want you to make a play like that. But I tell you what, when you got the skills like that, I say go for it.
Time now for an injury report.
Gentlemen, the head trainer for Oklahoma City has provided some information for us. Unfortunately, guys, he said it doesn't look good. This injury could be a huge blow to a team with title hopes this season if he were to miss significant time. Kev, hoping for the best on the sideline here.
Doris, thanks for the update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sidelines.
And in the training room, guys. I mean, that is not going to be an easy...
I mean, I don't want to do that.
Just floating to the rim on that slam.
Boy, when he gets up and stays up.
Man, you could clock his game time with an hourglass.
And Robertson kicks to Durant. And stolen by Irving. And here we go. Shumpert running it up the court. Westbrook with the block. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. 46 seconds left here in the third quarter. And that one's good. James.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Durant, the pass to Westbrook. Off target from outside. The Cavaliers leading by 3. The drive by James, and it's blocked by Ibaka. Westbrook dishes to Adams. Here's Roberson. It's deflected. Mozgov with the steal. And James throws it down.
How about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
Here's Ibaka, and it would have... All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. Cleveland's gone 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight. The rugged duo of Ibaka and Adams in the middle. Roberson is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Durant in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Tries from 10. No good off the back of the rim. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Here's LeBron. That's in there. Love with the assist. 21 points for LeBron.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we can see right there why he does.
Westbrook takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
Irving drives in, and he gets it to go. And the Cavaliers lead by 7.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. Defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
They are really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
The defensive backboard has been controlled. They have not allowed a lot of second chances. It's been about one and done for the most part. And I'm not talking about leaving Collins.
Yeah, I know you're not. That's a bunch of good rebounding taking place there, boy.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Richard Jefferson, he's checked in for LeBron. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
Dang.
Westbrook with the block.
Dang.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook.
Dang.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. And they're able to recover. Left side Durant.
Dang.
Right through the D for the layup. Durant's got 11 in the second half.
It's as if the defenses have just given up.
Yeah, you know, the pace has only picked up the deeper we've gotten into this game, which is remarkable. It speaks to the endurance and stamina of these teams, and it's also been a lot of fun to watch.
Westbrook kicks to Durant. Back to Westbrook. He feeds it to Durant. No good from outside.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Out to Shumpert. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line. They get Russell Westbrook.
And you know what? Save.
Carmelo Anthony. Carmelo
And,
Anthony.
you know, under the circumstances, Greg,
Carmelo
that's a good foul.
Anthony.
You just can't let him have that.
Carmelo Anthony. Carmelo Anthony. Anthony.
Throw that.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Cavaliers?
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
Well, you've also got to love how aggressively they've taken that ball to the basket and scored off dribble penetration.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. Love comes in for Channing Frye. James checked in for Richard Jefferson. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. And the basket good.
You love it when a big man has those soft hands. Rarely any problem converting that close to the rim.
Timeout called. Cleveland. They're up.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Cleveland's head coach was saying to his team. His message? I don't want us patting ourselves on the back just yet. We can congratulate ourselves after the final horn. Right now, we need to go out there and take this one home. Guys?
Thanks, Doris. The drive by James. Howard down with both hands.
Ooh, quick hands on the steal and then just bad hops on the slant.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Yeah, and that's been the story of the game. I mean, the rebounding has been very one-sided. Yeah,
and they've been on the winning end. I mean, effort is one thing you can always control in addition to attitude. I would credit this lead to force of will. It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
I don't think you want to get rich. You don't really want it. You ain't really trying to get rich. Nah, you don't really want it. Now you don't want that late night gas with no break, like crash in the daylight. I see it in your face. You don't want that blood, sweat, tears in a bunk bed. Peers know they upset. That Lambo in your gate. Nah, you can't take a loss like that. Off that. Wasn't really forced to shop at Ross like that. Don't know how I feel to can't afford like that. Off deck. Right back, had to get it out the mud. We took. Now they tell me do it.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
And they stay there, and they stay there, and they stay there. Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
Ludacris going in on the verse, cause I never been defeated and I won't stop now. Keep your hands up, get them in the sky for the homies that ain't making it and my folks locked down. I never went nowhere, what they saying Luda's back. Blame it on that, the hood call it Ludic, and I'm on this.
Everyone is in their seat here at the Quicken Loans Arena in Cleveland as the Cavaliers look to grab a win here at home. Looking at the last game for the Cleveland Cavaliers, it was a win against the Celtics. And that was a serious blowout. Not too many people can claim that they saw that coming.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game, at least when they had the ball.
Yeah, it was a mismatch. I mean, the defense from the start was on its heels practically the entire game.
A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. Beverly and Harden, they're the backcourt. Modiunas and Howard, the post pair. And it's Ariza in at the 3 slot.
And guys, Dwight Howard's an interesting guy. One of the most physically imposing players in our league. And yet he's known for his lighthearted, almost playful nature.
And Beverly kicks to Harden. Feeds to Howard. And he dunks it down.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
Irving, good. And for Howard, his parents raised him to keep a smile on his face and stay upbeat and remain positive. He's done all those things and still competed in the rough and tumble world of pro basketball.
Yeah, and yet some of his peers and contemporaries have gone at him. Durant, for instance, Kobe Bryant called him soft. Byron Scott questioned his desire. Guys go about their work in different manners.
Deflects the pass, and so the ball's out of bounds. Shumpert touched it last. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. In the corner, Harden. It's Howard with the drive. Mozgov with the steal. They're running. Here's Shumpert. Flushes it down to finish the break.
And that's how you take the steal and turn it into a transition opportunity.
I think that's the perfect time to do it, Greg. I mean, those few seconds after the turnover, strike right away because the defense has no chance to get organized.
The three from Harden, no good. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Irving attacking, out to Thompson. Irving double team. Shumpert gets a wide open look. The three-pointer no good. On defense, Cleveland. They won their last game against the Rockets in Houston.
And they got the better of this matchup last time with their defensive pressure and the ability to force turnovers.
And that really was the difference. I mean, it requires a ton of energy to play that harassing style. It'll be interesting to see if they can do it again tonight.
Now Thompson. James Harden missing on the three. James. Adiunas grabs the miss. We've got 1:18 left in the first quarter. Ariza with it. Now guarded by Shumpert. And here's Beverly. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Bulls in Chicago.
Yeah, not to mention the 4 big steals on the night, getting after it on both ends.
Now, here is Harden. Another miss by Houston.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
James, and he misses the go-ahead basket.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Ariza outside. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Over James. Another miss by Houston.
They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on it, they expect him to make it.
Shumpert against Harden. Looking to end the drought. They get a hand on it. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession. Stolen by Beverly. Here's Ariza. Buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here. That was pretty close. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the bucket. And Dwight Howard, a lightning rod figure around the league, subject to a lot of criticism, but he says it's an interesting concept that Dwight has to take something very seriously in order to have fun. He does say he has a burning passion to win a championship. He's been in the finals, and this is a guy that's got still a lot to shoot for, he feels, in his career.
That's a great point, Kevin. And the challenge for Dwight is how to balance how serious he is and how passionate he is with having that fun on the court that he's after.
Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Houston.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So on the floor for Houston, Adiunas and Howard the post pair, Beverly and Harden, they're the backcourt, and it's Ariza in at the small forward position. And Shumpert kicks to LeBron. It's good from long range. LeBron's got 5 points so far.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a three-point battle taking shape here.
Here's Harden. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Well, LeBron James long considered the greatest player in the league. He's got some competition now, though. Kevin Durant, Anthony Davis, Steph Curry, James Harden, all playing well last year. But for my money, there's no better player in the league than King James. Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc. right now.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, Greg. Getting everything he possibly could out of that play. Nicely done.
Good call.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Richard Jefferson, he's checked in for James, and it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. Harden dishes to Howard. Shot clock at 5. Here's Beverly, and he gets it to go. Beverly's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Here's Shumpert. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Rockets leading by 3. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Harden kicks to Howard. Back to Harden. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it. That is such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And it's one thing to get the steal, but to so alertly turn it into a transition opportunity, even better.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented, for plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
I tell you what, though, great dunk, and this is even a better game we got going on right now.
Ariza up top, defended by Jefferson. Ariza no up. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Moving it up and finished off by Shumpert.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. What an assist.
With the pass. Rockets call timeout.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
Yeah, they were in a funk from the field in that game. Credit the defense, though, because even when they got open looks, no rhythm to knock them down.
Hey, guys, hey, every team has a night like that on occasion. It happens. Hey, we call them gong games. You just want to hit the gong, forget about them, and move on.
Houston, a whole 5 on the floor. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And Terry up top. He's usually able to provide some lift to his team, averaging 6 points a game. Here's Dellavedova. The drive by Thompson. Good D by Jones. McDaniels. The shot no good. And we're through.
Gentlemen,
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, this has been a good game here after one half. Houston found themselves in a close game in the first. The biggest lead of the quarter was only 3 points. And that'll wrap up our halftime show, the third.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. One of the stories here, Dwight Howard, getting it done today.
And he really just broke out the entire arsenal of post moves there in that first half.
And I think he might even have a few more tricks up his sleeve. I mean, he'll break them out as we start heading down the stretch. I'm sure of that.
Thompson down low with Mozgov. Kyrie Irving is out here with LeBron James. And Shumpert in at the small forward. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually
What's up, man?
look
Ready
back
to kill
on
niggas, man. What's up?
as a difference maker.
Houston in the lead.
What's up, man? I'm ready to whack niggas, man. What's up, man? Serving these niggas peanuts, man. What?
Timeout call for the Rockets.
The mic?
You know, I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit. I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
Kevin Love's checked in for Cleveland. Smith comes in for Shumpert.
Where the other stick at?
And Beverly kicks to Harden.
Huh?
Ariza
Where the other
outside.
player?
Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
Huh?
8 points for
Where the
Trevor
other controller?
Ariza.
That was some slick passing from Harden on that one.
Well, guys, James Harden, quite possibly the most devastating rim attacker in the league today, just refuses to slow down.
That's how you want to look right there.
Wayne Funk, he's going right at the basket.
Yeah, he's got it all, Kevin. I mean, he's so thick and strong and has deceptive moves and explosiveness. When he gets inside, he's scoring or you're fouling.
Mozgov's shot is off.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Off target with the open look.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Irving can't get it to go.
Who was that red dot?
And
right
here
there?
comes Harden, leading the fast break.
Somebody that I
Ariza
killed.
with
That
it,
you
guarded
killed.
now by Kevin Love. Three-pointer.
Oh, shit.
Another miss
Damn.
by Harden.
And when you're defending Harden, it really is a pick-your-poison situation. I mean, we talked about his driving, but you can't gap him because he's also a very good shooter and passer. So that double team that you want to provide as well, he's real good at finding that open man.
Fires from the line, and
Where the Corona at? Oh.
good on the basket. Book it. Harden's got 7 points in the game.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Smith outside. Passes to James. That's tipped. Mozgov passes to Love, and he gets it to go.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense,
Nowhere
nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
And guys, another thing about Harden, he draws so much attention defensively. So even when he misses around the rim, oftentimes it's going to create offensive rebound opportunities for the Rockets. So he takes the whole defense with him.
And it's Smith penetrating. Love dishes to LeBron. Shot clock at 5. Good D by Ariza.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Harden with it. Now Smith defending. Ariza. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
The mechanic can't bring me the Corona? I will.
You calling for some wheels?
Yeah, well, Kim.
Why you have to wait, man? That's some bullshit.
I'll get back to it then.
What up, bro?
How you doing? Listen,
Yeah, well, Kim.
something interesting, I think, but I need a little time. Anyway.
Bye, bro. Damn, who the fuck was that? That nigga came by flying. He ain't even hit me either. Who was that? What the fuck on me?
That's my card.
Oh shit.
I'm on the clock. What you want? Some wheels?
It ain't been 3 minutes already. Huh?
Okay, I got stuff to do. You through to your garage. You, need me to bring you a ride? I'll bring it to you.
He ain't got no friends. I bet he can't go to nobody's house to get nothing to eat. How many times have Rick took you to his mama house? Who the hell is John? Yeah.
Damn. Police don't come in.
Oh, you talking about Joe?
That's his friend?
John is the tax man. Ain't that the taxpayer name?
Bitch. Damn. Blew the damn card. I was trying to hit his ass. Yeah. Gotta play story mode to beat the game. I don't understand why they make you wait a little couple minutes to get you a car, your own car.
What you need, boss? Some wheels? I can bring them around. Alright, I'll get back to work.
Hello, this is Morse Mutual Insurance.
James. Against Howard.
DJ Khaled, Convict Music, we the best. Yeah, we taking over. Listen, spread out with it. South Carolina, Alabama, Mississippi, on the North Carolina, Philadelphia, Virginia. From down in Miami, where it's warm in the winter, on up to Minnesota, where it's storm in the winter. Jacksonville, Tallahassee, Memphis, 10, holla at me. B&H Town, Southside, Cloverland, Daddy, I'm the man out in Dallas. Better ass Cali, Catman Cali with my eyes open valley. Blowing that spinning, going down Vinny. Drop 6, 4, 3, wheel and switch it. Red light stop, make it drop for the with it. Anything you hear that I said, I meant it. Can't got the crown, then spit out with it. Say you need I said I get it. If you want to, we can supply you. Got enough work to feed the whole town. They won't shoot unless you try to. Come around and try to stop on our ground. Cause we taking over. Said we taking over. Said we taking over. Said we taking over.
Black flag, we rich. Yeah.
Listen.
Bounce, it's what I does. I get money every day I does that. It's how I ride. Black flag on the left, too. And ride, you better move. Yeah, get shit like shine, that's on my neck. I'm big like Diddy. I'm with it. Cali, we did it. Biggie of my city. Please don't fit it. Hit them too. The bread and get stupid. Money that come, run it like water. Mommy so hot. Miami on fire, you better be. Might get from the porch of your fortress. Yeah, they see it, but no one reports it. I run this,
Cause
Rick
we
Rouse,
taking
bottom.
over. Said we taking over. Said we taking over. Said we taking over. Listen.
That when you see, better duck like the Mac, gotta ease past. What? I don't give a I run these streets, y'all talk that. I want that beef. I'ma tell you like a G told me, they'll come back quick if cash rule everything around me. I'm YSL, Versace. You can see me in that Porsche GT. Coming down Sunset, sitting on D. Feeling like Pac, all eyes on me. Fresh bandana and I'm mad trees. Please, I spit every verse. Some say Khaled, some say Khalid. 12 years down.
Live from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, the home of the Thunder, we're broadcasting from the Chesapeake Energy Arena. Thunder making a quick stop here in front of their home crowd of Oklahoma City, just one game before heading back out on the road.
But I guarantee you what. Oh!
Nasty, absolutely filthy.
And the building is stunned, partner. He dug deep into his bag of
I
tricks
tell you
there.
what, I hope he keeps that one handy. I want to see that one again.
A reason or what? Here's Westbrook. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a one-footer. Come on now.
And the Rockets have lost out on some free agent wars the past few years. They have remained competitive, but you wonder what could have been if they landed or kept some of those big names. And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
5 to shoot. It's Harden with the drive. No good. Some solid defense from Ibaka. Here's Oklahoma City. Moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Probably their poorest defensive effort all season long. I mean, at home, that kind of D is not going to cut it. Never mind when you're on the road.
Hey, I don't know, guys. This may be all speculation. Perhaps they had a bad flight into town the night before, and we all know a rough flight in can lead to turbulence on the court.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And he's good on the second. Here's Beverly. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. And it's Moniutis atop the key. Here's Ariza. Here's Howard. And the rejection by Ibaka. And the jam by Moniutis. The Thunder have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game.
And that's really the change in our game. It's the overall athletic ability. I love those point guards that can throw it down.
Well, you've talked about that. That's a dose of the modern NBA, Greg. That kind of aerial ability isn't limited now to just the front court anymore.
That's exactly right.
You know, I look at it this way, guys. It seems to me there are more high flyers at guard than anywhere else in the league these days.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
That's his 4th straight make right out the chute. He's setting a pretty high standard for himself here.
Just like you draw it up before you come out.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Capella's checked in, and Smith subbed in for Moniutis. Ariza with another miss. The Thunder with the lead. Durant at the elbow.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Terry kicks to Capella, beyond the arc, and Roberson pulls it down. Roberson's got his 3rd rebound on the night. The pass to Adams. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Ibaka, the pass to Westbrook. Here's Adams. And the rejection by Harden. And there's Ariza. That's good on the assist by Smith. Ariza's got his first 2 points. We know Oklahoma City has the stars, the big names, the offensive flair. But, you know, Greg, this team, and you appreciate this, is a very tough defensive group.
Yeah, I think they've matured in that area. In the past, that wasn't always true. But last year, the Thunder really hung their hat on their defense. Top 10 in opponents' field goal percentage.
From deep 3-point range, here's Terry. 1 up, 1 down, 2 points with his first shot this game. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, no team able to build a big lead early on. I mean, it's tight.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
And Harden with the stuff.
Well, that's why they're on the lead. Aggressive play at both ends. Very nicely done there.
Absolutely. They make the steal, pay dividends instantly on the fast break.
And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
You know, when you look at the Thunder and their defense, it starts with the length they have on the perimeter. It also helps. To have rim protectors backing them up on any drive.
It's his first trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good. And Oklahoma City going with a whole new group out there. And a switch here also for Houston. Brewers checked in.
He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
Back to Waiters to halt the run. And that one's good.
Boy, this game is off to a flying start.
Yeah, we're seeing some high-octane offense from both sides in this one.
Pass to Brewer. The tray. No luck. Here's Singler. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Rockets on top. They lead by a bucket. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. Brewer and Smith, the two rangy forwards. Terry is out there with Patrick Beverly. And it's Howard in at the pivot spot manning the middle. And it's Beverly missing.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Nice shot by Singler.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he's on the money, that's no doubt. To the middle. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And another lead change here. How many of these are we going to have tonight?
I'm not quite sure, but I'm willing to bet it'll be more than a few.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
And I think they can hold their heads high from that performance, you know, despite the final score being what it was.
I agree with you. I mean, it was a tough game played in a tough environment on the road, and they were in it right until the bitter end, so that's good stuff.
Payne dishes to Cantor. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. Clarkie talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition of that.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, not even through the first half, and it's been one heck of a battle.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
And that one's good. Beverly.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint. And, guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting them get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
Houston making a switch. Ariza's checked in. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Eunice drops both of them. The Thunder have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Here now is the 2K leaderboard. Over the past month, these teams have tortured opponents defensively. The Rockets #1.
Kevin, who says that good defense isn't fun to watch? This has been impressive the last few weeks. They've been able to get after it and be active and come up with more steals than normal.
And a new group in here for the Thunder. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Collison. Durant comes in for Kyle Singler. Andre Robertson, he's checked in for Dion Waiters. And Russell Westbrook has subbed in for Payne. Kicks it to Eunice. Can't get it to go. Excellent D from Cantor. Oklahoma City shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
To the right side. Here's Beverly. But they'll get another chance. Howard can't hit.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense. He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he fixed the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Man, I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
And Ibaka slams it in.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high, fantastic one-hand jam.
Nice way there, guys, to finish up that possession.
Howard. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking, jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Capella's checked in, and James Harden subbed in for Corey Brewer.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Oklahoma City trailing. It's Westbrook with the drive. Here's Kanter. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Make it 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right, Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. You got it. And he was also safe for that dunk.
No reason not to be.
And guys, as he should be, remove all doubt on that attack.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Here's Durant. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Now the dish to Howard. To the wing right side. And Beverly kicks to Capella. Back to Beverly. Lets it go from deep. And the shot is good. Beverly's got 5 points now. Oh! It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
No kidding. I mean, neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time, guys.
So close.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable. Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. Thunder lead by 1. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. Now, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. Russell Westbrook really making a difference here.
Yeah, he's playing just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
Greg, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient as an offensive player. Fully on display there with him.
Kyle Singler is up there with Nick Collison. Then there's Deion Waiters. Then it's Enes Kanter. And it's Payne at the point. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. Here's Kanter. And he makes good on the layup. Kanter's got the lead up to 3 now for the Thunder.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
And Singler kicks to Payne. Oklahoma City moving it around. Back to Kanter. Here's Collison. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Thunder lead by 3.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Well, Thunder have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Here's Waiters. And the rejection by Harden. It's Ariza on the wing. And so the ball out of bounds. Collison touched it last. Rockets ball. Let's quickly take a look at the standings out west. The season nearly complete. You look at the Thunder. And, of course, the Rockets, tied up with them. Houston making some changes. Smith checked in for Howard. Brewer comes in for Trevor Ariza. And it's Terry in for Patrick Beverly. No good. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. They came away with the victory in their last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
And the last time they faced this club, rebounding was their big advantage.
Clearly, that was the overriding factor. Double-digit advantage on the board. They just pounded them inside.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Waiters no luck.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
Ronnie Eunice with it. Picked up by Collison. Singler against Terry. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 5. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket for Ronnie Eunice.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on him. Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
And he better stay with those basics, because this game is still yet to be determined.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Josh Smith. That's his first foul. The Rockets making a switch here. Capella's checked in. Here's Westbrook. Stolen by Terry. Stolen by Durant. Westbrook kicks to Adams. Stolen by Harden. The feed now to Capella. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
One heck of a game. I mean, guys, this has been outstanding in terms of the effort that both sides have been able to put out.
I'm looking over there at Greg. He's enjoying every second of it,
Yes,
Clark.
he is.
Yeah.
Listen, the fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter. And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
.110 left in the third quarter. There's a screen. That's a 2 from Smith. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Ill-advised shot there, Clark.
Yeah, exactly. That was lower than low percentage.
Harden inside the three-point line. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. 14 points for James Harden. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Here's Durant. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch, and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold, the way that guy gets to the rim.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them. Offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Here's Beverly. No good, unable to end this run. Here's Singler. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Singler's got 8.
Well played right there. I mean, there's no question who has them.
And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the fourth. Who will carry the day? Thunder out in front, leading by 8. And we'll be back with you right after this. The fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. The Thunder leading by 8. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. And so in the game for the Rockets, we've got Patrick Beverly. He's out there with Corey Brewer. Trevor Ariza up there with Howard. And it's Capella in at the 4.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
Greg, you can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible. That's a pretty serious blow, guys. I mean, they are showing they want this game more, staying active defensively and putting up some quick points.
And if they keep up this intensity over the last few minutes of this game, it's nearly impossible to have a comeback against them.
But they recover it. Brewer. And the call will be against Nick Collison. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just
I killed you because you killed me.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
Payne, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And a switch here also for Houston. Eunice is checked in for Capella.
This don't mess with my squad.
Here's
Look,
Waiters.
game over here. I said, fuck out, y'all.
Rockets trailed by 10. Ariza kicks to Howard. Here's Eunice. Moves back up. And it's good on the layup.
He got a great read of where that miss was going. And that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Cantor, the pass to Payne.
Collison
dishes to Waiters. Brewer with the steal. 3-on-3. And Beverly kicks to Eunice. From deep.
Oh, cut one.
Offensive rebound. Ariza passes to Beverly. The shot misses.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
I don't know who y'all.
Oh, I said your pronouns left the match. He quit, bro. I swear. Play, look. Play for the. One time.
Move to the next lesson.
Oh.
What's up? Will Cam left. There's spaghetti.
What, nigga?
You wanna make a video?
I know.
Huh? You wanna play one more game? 603.
I can't play the role for the whole. I'll never change it on my role.
Quit.
Trying to feel you that I did dope. I'll never change, man. I swear. You can ask my dog. She would be everything in the raw. My dog. I never thought my man gonna swear. I'm trying to get that mail. So I'm trying to send that check to my nigga. He gonna bring that back. I swear I'll never fall. I swear, man, I'll never fall. I'll fuck your hoe.
Till I die. Till I die.
I swear.
Till I die. Die. Let me see play now online. Let me see how his player look online.
I swear. Them prices way too high. You need to cut it.
Hey, let's go. Let me see.
On my man, I swear.
What a nigga person. Oh, don't you play with him?
Oh.
Oh, defense.
Always always stay real.
Yeah, that nigga defense good.
Standing on my own.
But that don't matter though. Like, oh no, 3 pointers 27.
Down, hit a nigga with that rifle.
Oh yeah, that's over.
Little nigga, I swear.
You ain't got a microphone,
Trying to get that bag, I swear. Trying to blow that check, I swear.
I'm in a party, so I really don't know.
And it's the Wizards on the road for this one with an interconference game today. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this broadcast of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Maybe the upper hand in this one, the Oklahoma City Thunder won the last matchup of the season against the Washington Wizards. Right now, they're in charge of the season series up 2-0, looking to go for 3.
You know, they played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So, the Wizards 5 right now. We've got Wall. Gortat is out there with Markieff Morris. Then it's Garrett Temple. And it's Porter at the 3 spot. From the inbound, shots good by Durant. Durant's got his first points in this one.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Well, nobody really knew, Greg, what to make of Washington going into last year's playoffs. They came out strong with a big sweep against a pretty good Raptors team.
Yeah, how about taking them down 4 straight? And it was the first time a team has swept an opponent without home court advantage since 2011. Also was the first sweep for the Wizards in franchise history.
Drive by Adams. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Now, here's Porter. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Wall, that's a 2-pointer. No good. So the Thunder will take it the other way. And moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
And that was one of the few times that you'll see a team just lack fight defensively in losing that game.
Yeah, and I know their fans may not want to hear it, but the reality and the truth is the defensive end of the floor was not what it needed to be in terms of effort.
Deflects the pass. Here's Ibaka. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Now this is just getting ridiculous. They can't possibly keep this up.
Can't remember the last time they missed one. Remarkable shooting here.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And Greg, they do need to get going there. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
And Gortat kicks to Temple. Outside, Wall. Second shot opportunity. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And a new group in here for the Thunder. Enes Kanter's checked in for Steven Adams. Collison comes in for Serge Ibaka. Singler, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. And Deion Waiters subbed in for Andre Robertson. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Nene, he's checked in for Gortat. Dudley comes in for Morris. Anderson, he's checked in for Otto Porter Jr. And Beal subbed in for Garrett Temple. And the Wizards making a change here. Sessions is checked in.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
And finished off by Westbrook.
And a huge lead here early to start.
Well, right from the tip, there's not anything they haven't done well so far.
a new group in here for the Thunder. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Cantor. Ibaka comes in for Nick Collison. Durant's checked in for Kyle Singler. And it's Roberson in for Waiters. We know Oklahoma City has the stars, the big names, the offensive flair. But, you know, Greg, this team, and you appreciate this, is a very tough defensive group.
Yeah, I think they've matured in that area. In the past, that wasn't always true. But last year, the Thunder really hung their hat on their defense. Top 10 in opponents' field goal percentage.
Now here's Beal. No good. Ibaka with some nice D. Here's Westbrook. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
No doubt they've come into this game with a really aggressive approach, just pounding the ball inside.
It certainly is working. They're finding the open lanes to the hoop and owning this game early. Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless.
And here's Anderson from the arc. The Thunder leading by 12. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. Westbrook dishes to Roberson. No good on the triple. Wizards have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. There's Beal with the three. Not going to fall. Starting off slow. He misses his first three from the floor.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
And so Adams nails both of them. Sessions with it. Nene the pass to Sessions. And it's blocked by Ibaka. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Thunder lead by 14. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. More action in store as the players get ready to go, having a nice break to get hydrated with Gatorade. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustles. Stats for the Thunder.
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Foyle is out there with Dion Waiters. Then it's Kyle Singler. Then there's Nick Collison, and it's Cantor in the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Adams, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. Ibaka comes. Oh, wow.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how, Clark? Brilliant throwdown.
Just exerting his authority on that play.
And it's blocked by Adams. Pushing it up. And Kevin Durant with the slam.
That's a terrific sequence at both ends of the floor. They block the shot and recover it for the fast break finish.
And oh, here we go. Foy's got it, the fast break chance. And here we go. Washington fast break. Here's Beal. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2. Serge Ibaka picks one up there. The Wizards have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
And guys, you know what? That's made things hard for them in a lot of their games. I mean, that inability to convert their chances at the free throw line.
Foy with it. He's picked up by Wall. Durant, no good.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Wall with the steal. And finished off by Beal.
There's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set up. And you can get some easy hoops that way.
And And that steal made it possible. And if they can use a few more sequences just like that, it really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Washington calls timeout. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
And listen, you have to take advantage of the freebies. And on that night, they did not. And that is why they just could not recover.
Exactly. I mean, they left too much cheese at the foul line. And in the end, it mattered on the scoreboard and cost them.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for Randy Foy.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
And that one's good.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That's his first foul. Garrett Temple has checked in for Washington. Off the inbound. And then Durant with the jam.
Kevin, he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. He's been very effective so far.
And Temple kicks to Porter. Kept alive. Temple dishes to Morris. Second shot opportunity. And Gortat gets it to go in on the assist by Morris.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball. And he is the ultimate when it comes to being a floor leader on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, he's got a little bit of Greg Anthony in it. And he has been that leader today. I think he's done a really nice job of moving the ball and distributing it the way it needs to be done.
Well, Clark, I'm glad you referenced specifically why you thought he had a little Greg Anthony. I thought you were talking about the knees, my man. he looked a little hobbled out there for a moment. The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And, Greg, you know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
For Washington, they had shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
Well, there were a few complaints last season about how the playoff seeding was done, most notably in the Western Conference. Portland was the 4th seed for winning their division, but without that division win, would have been the 6th seed.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Nene, he's checked in for Gortat. Dudley comes in for Morris. And it's Anderson in for Porter.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
Into the playoffs last year with Portland being a division winner, but getting that 4th seed, that played a huge role in this conversation about playoff seeding structure. San Antonio would end up playing the Clippers in the first round, even though both had better records than the...
It's a tricky situation. Listen, you want to reward teams for winning their division, but every so often it comes at the expense of several other teams, like it did last year, who just play in stronger divisions. So I think that's something that the league is going to have to look at moving forward.
And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. And a switcher also for Washington. Sessions checked in for John Wall. And here we go with Waiters running it up the court. Throws down off the coast-to-coast try.
Just a good, solid, aggressive finish there on the break.
Not going to get much easier than that, Greg. Simple.
Temple the pass to Anderson. Drills the three-pointer. Anderson's got 5 points now in the quarter. Collison kicks to Singler. No good off the front iron. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And here's Anderson from the arc. And Cantor pulls it down. The Thunder leading by 13. Flushes it down to finish the break.
How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed.
Shot's good.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game. Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
On its way from Dudley for two. No good on the buzzer beater. And that concludes the first half. Oklahoma City out in front.
Got a fresh line up, yeah, fresh outfit. About to have the parking lot on smash. Plus I got a Chevy with a
Tell them where I'm from. I make the 6 straight jump from SoCal, Hollywood to the slums. Get burnt by the California sun on the west side. East Coast, where you at? Just got to New York like a net on a jet to London. To Brazil, to Quebec, like the whole world took effect to Ferg. Tell them, lay back, slow down. Better represent when we come to your town. Say, lay back, slow down. What you represent when we come to your town? Say, get in with the business, I'ma be there in a minute. I just booked a Paris ticket, thinking Russia need a visit. I'ma run it to the limit, and me on my way to Venice. LA got the people saying, Brooklyn saying, Hacienda saying, Vegas saying, Rio saying, Tokyo saying, Down Under saying, Miami saying, Jamaica. Every city, every state, every country you know, all around the globe. Every city, every state, every country you know, this is how it goes. Tell them where I'm at, from the plaque to the everything fat, got muzzled on a track. My girls all stacked. When I roll down the window, let me know where you at. Atlanta, North, South, Kekalak, Texas, Grill, Cadillacs, through Miami, then back to London, Jamaica, then France. The whole world took effect to fart. Tell them, lay back, slow down. Better represent when we come to your town. Say, lay back, slow down. What you represent when we come to your town? Say, get in with the business when I come from Kansas City. Hit Manila till it's Christmas, out to India. Visit Puerto Rico, is this wizard? Bring my people back to Venice. LA got the people saying, Moscow saying, España, Kingston saying, San Diego saying, Chi-Town saying, Germany saying, La Puente saying, Ibiza. Every city, every state, every country you know, all around the globe. Every city,
for you now. This is how it LA got the people saying la 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 la. Amsterdam saying la 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 la. Frisco saying la 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 la. Switzerland saying la 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 la. Sao Paulo saying la 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 la. Joburg saying la 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 la.
We're coming at you from the peak. Chesapeake Energy Arena in beautiful Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, as the Thunder prepare to take the floor. And just a single game trip away from Cleveland for the Cavaliers, winning their last 3 games. They'd like to make that 4 in a row here tonight.
And today they've got the opportunity to polish off a sweep of the season series. They've met twice, won both. It's been a good matchup for them.
And because of that, Greg, because of the 2 wins, I think they have the mental and psychological upper hand at this point. If they can establish an early lead, they might be able to put this one away as well.
A look at Cleveland's starting group. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. And it's Thompson in at the center position. No good from Durant. On defense, Oklahoma City. It's a 3-point game. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Yeah, I had the chills watching that. It really was a nightmare defensively for them when you go into that building and get punished by some very hot shooting.
They didn't challenge the shooters. They didn't defend the shooters like they should have. And once the fans got into it and the arena started ramping up and cranking up, it was over.
Here's Ibaka. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
And the Cavaliers with possession. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
A lot of firepower coming off the bench in that game really allowed them to escape with victory.
I thought the bench was the X factor for them. You can't rely on that kind of scoring coming from the reserves every game. But when it shows up, it's a nice weapon.
Here's Irving. The shot is off. And the Thunder going the other way now. They're looking for a little bit of redemption in this one after the loss to them here last time.
Yeah, I remember last time they met up, they just got ran out of the building. They weren't too happy with some of the calls in that game either.
Well, they felt they were called on far too many little nickel-dime fouls, little touch fouls. It ended up resulting in a lot of foul trouble. For their starters, though. Big time finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim too, just for good measure.
Yeah, but guys, nothing wrong with a bit of showboating every now and then.
Cleveland shooting their first free throws of this one.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
And the shot is good.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that one.
The drive by James, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
Special. There just aren't many guys like him who can accelerate to the rim and finish in style.
And then Durant with the jam.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop chop there with that one hand tomahawk slam?
Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it, the fast break chance.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Durant gets to Westbrook. Oklahoma City moving it around. And Thompson sends it back. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Westbrook. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. And that is good. The Cavaliers trailing. We know Oklahoma City has the stars, the big names, the offensive flair. But, you know, Greg, this team, and you appreciate this, is a very tough defensive group.
Yeah, I think they've matured in that area. In the past, that wasn't always true. But last year, the Thunder really hung their hat on their defense. Top 10 in opponents' field goal percentage.
Here's Waiters, but they get it back. Back to Collison. A second chance effort. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
2 shots at the line upcoming.
And he can't get the first one. That one misses. Cavaliers have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. James. Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard to see which teams have been the best in the rebounding department since the All-Star break. Second, the Thunder.
I mean, they just out-muscle their opponents under the glass. I mean, impressive rebounding numbers, and they've really only gotten better.
And the second free throw, good. Thunder trailing by 3. On the wing, Singler. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And that's 2 fouls for him very early in this ball game. He'll probably have to spend some time on the bench before halftime.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
You can tell that miss at the line might stick with him for a while. Always hurts to miss a chance to take the lead.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today. Well, if you like offense, that's what you're getting here early on.
This has a little bit of playground feel to it, fellas. I mean, forget about defending. Just outscore the other team. Let it fly.
And here is Waiters. Payne dishes to Cantor. Stolen by Thompson. And Irving with a clear throw.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Always an advantage.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Cavaliers lead by 4. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And guys, add to that the fact that they have really done a great job of attacking the ball handler with their defensive pressure and forcing turnovers.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Thompson in at the center, filling out the middle.
Well, there's not a whole lot you can do about that move. That's just good offense. They were all over him, and he still managed to drain him.
Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Love. James against Durant. LeBron passes to Love. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And Durant gets it to go. The assist from Ibaka. 8 points for Kevin Durant.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
It's Westbrook with the drive. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. It's stolen by Ibaka. Durant kicks to Adams. To the left side wing. Back to Westbrook. Out to Ibaka. Just 5 on the clock. The 3. Robertson can't hit. For Cleveland, they've gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Irving attacking. Can't hit. And the Thunder going the other way now. Next up for them, the Bucks in Milwaukee. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. James in the post. Defended by Durant. No good from LeBron. Irving against Westbrook. He makes that one drop, only a second in 5 tries.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Good D by LeBron.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
It's stolen by Ibaka. 2 on none. No one back to stop this. Pushing it up. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. 11 points for Kevin Durant. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for Oklahoma City?
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
Westbrook with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Westbrook leading the charge. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Smith dishes to Irving. And another miss by Cleveland.
And he's clearly just disappeared here this quarter, not making any contributions here with his offense.
And Greg, it's been hard to watch. I mean, you can see his frustration. He's actually looking forward to the end of this period so he can have a fresh start for the next one.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, too many easy buckets coming from inside, and I think he wants to make that a point of emphasis.
I would certainly think so. I mean, if they keep giving up those kinds of easy looks inside, they'll be in big trouble.
James against Durant. Smith the pass to Irving. And it's blocked by Adams. And they get it back. For 3, Love. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. And Adams with the slam.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Westbrook kicks to Robertson. Here's Adams, and he lays it straight in. And it's a 9-point Oklahoma City lead.
Nice bucket there. I mean, they are playing really, really smart.
IQ basketball, smartphone basketball, whatever you want to call it. Even though the lead's not that large,
And so we wrap up the first half. It's the Thunder as they end the second quarter on a 15-4 run. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Look who's coming out of the court. It's yours.
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment.
Give it up.
And now the third quarter about to get going. The Thunder leading by 7. And stolen by James. Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So for Oklahoma City right now, Durant the 3 and Ibaka the 4. Roberson is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Adams and at the 5, roaming the paint. And on the way from Irving for 3. Again, Irving missing.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting. Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
And they double up James. In the corner, Irving with it. It's stolen by Adams. LeBron with the block. And they'll keep possession. Here's Durant. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket. Durant's got 4 points in the quarter.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
And Roberson kicks to Durant. Looking for Adams. He gets it there. Durant with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Wide open. And Durant gets it to go. The assist from Ibaka. And that's now 17 points for Kevin Durant. Left side, Love. The dish to Thompson. Love kicks to Irving. Can they get it? The drive by James.
Still a bit chilly from the field at the start of this third quarter. 1 of 4 so far.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Love. And here is our 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's toughest defensive teams over the course of the last 10 games. The Cavaliers 5th.
I mean, they've been impressive on the defensive end, and they may have caught a few teams on off nights, but you've got to give them credit. They've made scoring a chore when you look at their opponents.
Shot clock at 6. Durant dishes to Westbrook, but they get it back. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And Roberson kicks to Ibaka. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Second shot opportunity. LeBron knocks it away. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Durant, here we go. That doesn't go either for Durant.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially.
And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul. James, the pass to Smith.
Yeah, this is not about charity, folks. That's his 4th giveaway already. He's letting his guard down out there.
Well, he won't miss many of those. especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
.141 left in the third. Durant dishes to Ibaka. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he gets it to go. And that's now 8 points for Russell Westbrook.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
He kicks it to Robertson. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. And Westbrook, here we go. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
The pass to Irving. Jacks up a 3. Again, Irving missing. The Thunder leading by 11. And Ibaka kicks to Durant. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that. It has been a 3-point barrage for them since halftime.
Not sure if it's been by design or simply by accident, but either way, it has been impressive.
Stolen by Thompson. Smith kicks to James. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. And that's 13 points for LeBron. Westbrook drives in, and Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. .17 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Westbrook with it. He's got 10. Screened by Ibaka. For 3, Durant. No good. And as we... In the 3rd quarter, a great game. The 4th quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. The Cavaliers trail by 8. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the 4th quarter. J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Kevin Love out there with Tristan Thompson. And it's Irving at the point. And the rejection by James. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Good on the 2nd free throw. The Thunder leading by 7. Payne passes to Waiters. And Payne now top of the key. Waiters dishes to Collison. Smith kicks to Thompson. Good.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Waiters on the wing. Lets it fly. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Ill-advised shot there, Clark.
Yeah, exactly. That was lower than low percentage.
Payne's shot is good. And the Thunder lead by 7. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That's on LeBron James. That free throw, no good. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Adams, he's checked in for Cantor. Baca comes in for Nick Collison. Durant's checked in for Singler. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Payne. Irving for three. And another miss by Cleveland.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
James. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for two.
It's been kind of a gradual occurrence, but I think it's clear that analytics are here to stay in the NBA. Every team now has at least some vesting into the analytics area. Some base a lot of their decisions on the number side of the game. Others have a more balanced approach.
Finish off the break.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way. That guy gets to the rim.
Analytics does have a strong place in the NBA, so it's been proven over the last decade. Some held out, but now, Greg, the results, the benefits of those numbers, it's hard to deny them.
A great point, Kevin. And with something new like that, there's always going to be a bit of resistance. There will always need to be a balance, I believe, and you need to use the numbers and your own eyes. They really do go hand in hand to kind of keep each other in check.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. The Cavaliers trail by 9. James kicks to Irving. Pass to Smith. LeBron James on the wing. Baseline J on the way. And Irving with the basket on the assist by LeBron.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Outside Westbrook. There's the pick. Screen by Ibaka. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 10-footer. Westbrook missing again. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. And James throws it down hard. Now, Clark, that is just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy. I don't remember ever seeing a dunk like that in a game. I certainly can't remember the last time I saw it.
I tell you what, fellas, you might not see another one like that one for a while.
And Westbrook, here we go.
And that fella can flat out fly, can he?
Reminds me of a young Greg Anthony out of UNLV, no doubt about that. Just look at the elevation he climbed to right there.
Kevin, you just made my knees hurt.
That's what sets him apart from so many other point guards in the NBA.
Key buckets, and we know he delivers down the stretch.
.104 left in the fourth quarter. Screen by Ibaka. Westbrook drives in. Good D by Irving.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
It's in! What a beautiful shot to bring them to within 3.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel.
It's rebounded by Cleveland. So, guys, it comes down to this.
Time, Kevin, for the stars to shine.
The kick out to Westbrook. It's Durant with the drive. Count.
And really, with every point from this point on, it seems like they're just closer to finishing this one off.
If they haven't already done it. I mean, hey, it's been a tremendous all-around performance from this group.
Whoa! That's not as easy as he made it look, guys. You've got to have some skills to pull that baby off.
Well, he's got plenty of those skills necessary.
And you know what? That man can climb a ladder.
So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but Clark, in the end, everyone satisfied.
Yeah, you know, it looked like for a moment there the outcome was in doubt, but give him a lot of credit for hanging tough, persevering, and finishing strong.
And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Now we'll send it up to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, who is standing by for the post-game show.
I've seen it with my own eyes. I would get it otherwise without the luxury of leaving. The touch and feeling of free is untangible technically. It's something you got to believe in. Connect the cause and the facts, one foot in front of the next. This is the start of a journey. And my mind is already gone in the fear of the unknown. Somehow this doesn't concern me. And you can stand right there if you want, but I'm going on.
Today on 2K TV, we have Stanley Johnson,
I want to go deep in the playoffs this year. I think we can do it. I think we don't get the respect we deserve.
DJ Premier,
A lot of relations to the game, so I'm glad I was picked to be a part of it.
your top plays of the week, and VC is up for grabs with 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now.
São Paris, São Paulo, França, Brasil.